Hey there, YouTube. We're going to take a moment and go over your comments on the GBRS situation with the SIG shilling situation. I had a lot to say about it in a recent video. Got a little bit spicy, I will admit. So I'll quickly go through the top comments on the video, and then I want to react to some of the negative comments too, because, well, I think those are just more fun. If you didn't watch the original video, well, I'll put a link in the description down below because I think it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun with going after the shills. All right, sort of up by top comments. All right. As a veteran, I fucking hate when the specific flavor of bro vet uses their service as a cop out. Yeah, so I mean, I think a lot of people dislike that. I mean, I'm not offended as a veteran because I'm not a veteran. I wouldn't even really say I'm offended. I would just say, like, I see what you're doing. It means nothing to me at this point. Guys that kind of lean on their military experience in order to sell products, it doesn't mean anything to me one way or the other. I don't care about it, and I'm gonna make fun of it if I feel like it. All right. Jerry Michalik has fired millions of rounds and holds several world records in shooting. Has zero military experience. You don't need to be a veteran operator to be a great shooter or to teach shooting. No, I think most people don't think that. And to be honest, most guys that are really good at shooting just do shooting and are dorks, really. They're shooting nerds. Okay. GBRS will be repping that new 2011 from SIG to distance themselves from the P320. Maybe. I mean, to be honest, I think they're going to rep what they're told to rep because I think the check's clear, whatever the size of the check is or whatever the arrangement is. I wonder, is that an FTC thing? Don't they have to disclose that these are paid advertisements? Like, I don't know how that works, but I mean, I would be concerned if I was them. All right, the SOCOM to YouTube shill pipeline is pathetic, and it's refreshing to see the light shine upon it. Yeah, I think so. I think so. My comments about Max. Well, a lot of people did not. A lot of people liked my joke about Max when I called him Make a Wish Max. It was a cancer joke, because of how he looks. Okay, this comment. He looks dead inside, selling for Sig. Damn, now I wish I was an influencer. I'm already dead inside. I could be a perfect Sig shill. Yeah, perfect. I got a Sig ad halfway through the video and almost spit out my coffee. Peak ad placement, lol. Yeah, interestingly, there's been a lot of Sig ads that guys are saying they're seeing Sig ads on my videos on the channel. Um, I mean, that is a little bit ironic. I think the way it works is they're putting keywords that they want to place ads on, and my video. I mean, people that are interested in SIGs watch my videos. Isn't that shocking? Notice how Max Michel breaks eye contact and nervous laughs when he says SIGs are the most tested and reliable platform. Yeah, I did notice that. I mean, that's where it's like, you don't believe what you're saying, dude. So why the fuck should I? That's how I read that. Um, and it makes me like, I don't respect that. Like, fuck you, dude. Ben Seagger, the equal opportunity insulter. That's why we like him and respect him. I especially like the TRT phase of their 40s. Yeah, no hate on TRT, by the way. But just having some fun, being a little bit playful and cheeky is good stuff. The GBRS bootlickers are the worst part of GBRS. Side note, I love Sean Ryan's show, but I would speculate that he's getting SIG paychecks as well. Yeah, a lot of people are seeing that, like noticing that stuff lately where it's like, man, these guys over here, they're really pushing this SIG thing kind of in the wake of, nonsense. All right, let's get into some of the negative comments. Those are fun. All right, this is more misinformation brought to you by a guy selling his training books on Amazon. The cancer joke about Max Michel sums up everything you really need to know about Steger. He's actually getting really good at this gaslighting stuff. Hope you dudes aren't fooled by Ben's effort to stay relevant while other high-level shooters are completely taking over his training space. Good, let's parse that one out step by step. This is misinformation brought to you by a guy selling his training books on Amazon. Yes, so I sell a product on Amazon which you can buy if you want. No pressure. Uh, I don't know is there something wrong with that? I don't really think so. Okay, he says the cancer joke about Max Michel sums up everything you really need to know about Steger. Yeah, I agree with that. So it's like a touchy subject for a lot of people. Like my family's had a lot of people pass away due to cancer. Um, and it's like it's kind of a touchy thing. It's an inappropriate thing to joke about. It's not very nice sounding, but a lot of people find it funny. And then I have kind of a clever nickname, oh, Make a Wish Max. And I'm willing to do that joke and lean into it. Like it's a great fucking joke, bro. It's great. And I agree. It does sum up everything you need to know about me. Kind of all encapsulated right there, where you're like, this is inappropriate. It's a little bit mean spirited, maybe. It makes me uncomfortable, and I find it really funny. Yeah. And then believe me, based on my family history, like I know what I'm looking at here. He does look that way. I mean, that's just a fact, bro. All right, he's getting really good at this gaslighting stuff. Well, thank you. Hey, thank you very much. I hope you dudes aren't fooled by Ben's effort to stay relevant while other high level shooters are completely taking over his training space. Well, look, bro, I'm on the road like 280 days a year right now. These motherfuckers can have it. Like I just don't like saying no to people, so I'm traveling all the time. It won't be a bad thing for me when these guys take over the training space for me and put me out of a job. And then you can make cancer jokes about me, I guess. Like that. There's worse things. There's worse things. Um, I appreciate your altruism in a sense, not accepting shill deals so your reviews are unbiased. You know what? It's not really why I don't accept the shill deals. Well, let me read your whole comment. Are you financially stable enough that you don't want more money, though? I feel like if you wanted the wealth that GBRS Group has, you'd eventually have to go that route. All right. I'm not just not accept. I don't just like not take shill deals so my reviews are unbiased. It's just like it is not worth it to me. Like somebody saying, "Oh, we'll give you X dollars a month," and it won't be a big number to shill this thing. Well, now I can't talk about what I want. Like the kind of the credibility I have that I don't take those deals, that kind of goes away. You know what I mean? It's like it's not worth it. There's not enough in it for me. I mean, you look at the price that they're willing to pay, but consider the cost on my end. I like being a free bird. One time, like one of my friends had a contract from an ammo manufacturer, and they were getting like 30,000 rounds a year or something like that, like a pretty substantial amount of ammo. I look over the contract, and it's like I can't, like I could never sign this. I could never sign it. Look at how tight the social media controls are on you and all this shit. I couldn't sign it. All right. Are you financially stable enough that you don't want more money, though? Well, yeah, I want more money. I exchange it for goods and services. It's awesome to have money. Um, I would love to have more money. However, I have enough money currently where, it's like somebody like a couple $1,000 thing to buy is like, that is not a big deal. Like I can buy the thing if I want the thing. And I'm not like worried about, like, can I pay these bills or that thing or like about you mean like day-to-day life or those type of expenses again like most people have to worry about that. I'm fortunate I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I just kind of go live my life and do my deal. Yes, if I wanted more money, if I wanted maybe GBRS level money, then I couldn't live life the way I'm living it. But being honest with myself, I've been going so long in the direction I'm going with no real controls on me that being honest, like I could not really change now if I wanted to. Like, let's be real. I'm, yeah, it is what it is, man. There's ain't no changing it now. People would just be disappointed if I tried. All right. Another one, let's talk about the SIG thing. I'm still waiting on one actual piece of proof, a post upgrade P320 being unsafe. Uh, just so we're clear, like the Genghis Khan incident, which he documented pretty thoroughly on YouTube, as well as many other incidents, are with post-upgrade P320s, just so you know that. And not this wrong takedown lever bullshit. All right, I think this guy's referring to if you can change you can like caliber swap the takedown levers, which can cause issues in the guns. Apparently that's bullshit. They might have done that at the factory because they're not really readily identifiable between them, so it's possible that guns went out with the wrong part in them, just so you know. Nobody's gun is going off because of the wrong takedown lever being installed, unless they install it on purpose to force the occurrence. Well, I don't know that. I don't think you know that. Okay, I mean it's one other thing of many things that is a possible contributory factor in these situations. All right, that's like putting diesel in your gas engine and wondering why it fucked up your engine. No, I think it'd be like putting diesel in your gas engine and not knowing you did it. Right? I think it'd be like just not being aware that that took place. And all this bullshit with this person and that person having a gun go off in their holster is not proof. I'm talking about real factual proof. Okay, well, like let's parse out what you're saying. There's been many people, this person and this guy over here and that guy over there, that have their guns go off in their holster many times on video or with witnesses or whatever. Maybe not with any witnesses. Maybe they just say it happened. I think guns going off in holsters, bear with me now, just think this through. Guns going off in holsters is proof that the guns go off in holsters. Think about it, right? Not statements or he said, she said, actual irrefutable proof and evidence. Again, think that through. You have a guy on video, their gun goes off in the holster. It's pretty irrefutable that the gun went off in the holster, right? To this day, there is not 1 ounce of proof. Okay, I mean, I think there's a lot of ounces of proof. There's many sincere, incredible accounts of this happening, witnessed events and stuff on video. Then we have the ability to take the gun apart, change, put other SIG parts in the gun, or just take the gun apart, put it back together again, and create an unsafe condition, as the PFD research showed. I mean, something to consider. So, I mean, that seems like that's evidence. That's how evidence works. It is evidence of a thing. And yeah, if you fuck with a Glock or any gun enough, it becomes unsafe. So don't come at me with this modifications, did this and that type of shit. I don't think people are saying that. I don't think people would refute that I can take a lot of guns and create an unsafe condition. However, what I've never seen or heard about is somebody taking a Glock apart, putting it back together with Glock parts, and having it go off, in a holster. I've never heard of that. Never even had accusation of that. Anyway, guys, it's a good place to leave it. I hope you enjoy the fun and enjoyed the video. Of course, I'll keep an eye on this stuff. It's really good fun, if you ask me.